I started hunting and fishing at the age of about 14. My hunting experience has gone from Alaska brown bear, grizzlies, to Texas whitetail and everything in between. So I have a little bit of experience. This is my son Donnie. He's 13 years old. Honestly, he's got to go on a lot of these guided hunts, and he'll help out in his store. People come in and see a 13-year-old and they kind of think, what's going on here? But when they finally listen to him, that man's got probably more experience than most 90% of the population. His flies have been sold all over the world. He's even taught classes for fishing game for fly tying. So that gives you a little idea about our hunting experiences and when it started. One word: unpredictable. They're totally unpredictable. In the Cody area versus the rest of the United States, including Alaska, we're in a little different situation than everybody else. Alaska is a remote population, but Cody, the bears have been on a protected list for quite a few years, and bear numbers have just exploded. So where that's leading to is the unpredictability of a bear that may run from you in another place where they're hunted. May be completely different, because a bear around here might look at you as food or invading their territory. This is a medium-sized gun. 338, people don't realize you can shoot 300 grain bullets all the way down to 180 grain. It makes an excellent fast-flying antelope rifle with standard recoil, nothing that's not manageable. And then you can use it all the way up to 300 grain bullets for whatever, for Alaska brown bear. This gun right here, this is a Smith & Wesson 329. It's a super light gun. I've carried these guns guiding. They're extremely light. I believe they're 25, 26 ounce guns. Versus if you got the same gun in steel, 46 to 48 ounces. So they're very, very lightweight to carry on your hip, guiding all day, and it makes a good secondary gun. So a gun that's capable of holding the ammunition, the quality that you could count on, and the specific ammunition is what you want when you're in grizzly country. Some will say pepper spray is better than a firearm. Some people don't own firearms, and that's their choice. When they come up to the park, or they're going to come camping or hunting or hiking around here, at the very least they need to carry pepper spray. And not one can for the whole family when they're separating like that. Pepper spray is not my first choice. As a guide, I've seen things happen. I've seen wind, I've seen distances. I always prefer a firearm over the pepper spray. That's me. You hear tales of people that'll come up from out of this area. Bears won't bother you unless you bother them. It's the farthest thing from the truth. Always be aware that you're in their territory. They look at you as an intruder. They look at you as maybe going to harm their cubs. They look at you as potential food. So as far as people coming, my preference is always a good sized handgun. But if you don't practice with your handgun, or you practice with your weapon, and then you go to use an emergency situation and you don't know what you're doing with it, you might as well leave it home. Be efficient with what you're going to use. And that includes the pepper spray. Learn how that thing sprays before you take it out. Make sure the can works before you take out. Don't wait until you need it and then find out that something failed on it. So, proficient with your firearm or your pepper spray, and that's the best advice I can give you.